Jabari Walker. Go ahead and open up for questions.
Tristan, I want to ask you, what was your approach? You kind of took the point on guarding Ingram out there today. He had a couple of kind of shots late, but it seemed like you made it a long night for him. What were you focused on? What was your approach with him?
Yeah, I mean, coaches told us he's a great player. You can see it out there. He's one of the leading scorers, rebounders, assist guys. So, I think he's a big key to their success, and it's even more important that we lock in on defense and try to make it as tough for him as possible. And I'll try to do that. Yeah.
Evan, what was it like getting to that 1,000-point club and doing that at home here in front of the home crowd?
Yeah, it was special. I mean, it's better to do it at home than on the road. But I can't really find the words. I mean, I'm just wanting to get wins, and I mean, I came in not worried about the individual stats. I'm still not worried about it. I just want to win games, so that's good and all. But I'm very happy with it. But I'm focused on the next game.
Evan, along those lines, career high scoring for you tonight, the 4 3-pointers for the first time for you tonight, and obviously getting the win. I imagine, does this game kind of rank up there in your career here?
I mean, yeah. I've had so many memorable games here, and look back over the years. Just I'm very blessed to have teammates who were willing to pass me the ball, and teammates who were willing to throw it to me in the post and kick it out to me. I mean, it's all because of my teammates. I don't score for myself. I score because of my teammates. So I mean, I'm grateful.
Jabari, Stanford wasn't missing a lot of shots, especially down the stretch there. What did you guys have to do to just lock in defensively and pull out a close one?
Yeah, I think we had to box out and rebound. That was the number one key that we had up there today, and they got a lot of second chance points, even when we did contest the shots high. So I think just playing solid defense and then finishing possession was key at the end.
Jabari, you haven't really gotten going from 3-point range yet, but this was your 3rd straight double-double. Are you kind of learning how to impact games and help your team, even when maybe that outside shot isn't falling?
Yeah, it'll come eventually. I'm not worried about it right now, but just trying to do the other things, and I've been doing that, hitting the mid-range pull-up because they're going to take away the 3, dishing it when they're overplaying me. The game it's still slowing down for me, so just trying to pick up new things and learn on the fly.
I guess for anybody, you guys turned the ball over just 6 times tonight. How crucial was that too, especially pulling out the win?
That was big for us. Taking teams out of transition, not giving them easy buckets, is really important for us. And also executing on offense. If we turn the ball over, there's no chance we can get a shot up. And if we take care of the ball and execute our stuff, then we have more chances to score and more chances to succeed.
Yeah, you probably speculate we lose this game, we turn the ball over 12 times, 15 times,
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it was a close one.
key to
So.
the game, yeah.
Tristan, 4 assists for you tonight. As you've stepped into a starter's role this season, just how do you feel like you've gone about really just establishing an identity in just what you can do on the basketball court?
Can you repeat that? Sorry, I didn't catch the beginning.
Oh, you're good. With 4 assists tonight, I'm wondering just how have you gone about forging an identity for yourself as a college basketball player now that you've stepped into a starting role with this team?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like Jabari said earlier. I'm just trying to impact the game. Trying to do things even whether it's scoring, whether it's rebounding, whether it's looking for my teammates or playing defense tonight. And we're drawing up plays for each other. We're looking out for each other, and I'm just trying to find the open man, make it easy for my teammates to hit shots, and I guess that happened like 4 times today. So, yeah.
Evan, getting back to your milestone, I know I've talked with you in the past about this, but you mentioned teammates. You're the 4th guy from your class to get 1,000 points. I guess, what does that mean to you? And I don't know if you have a chance to check your
Yeah.
phone after games, but have you heard from those guys yet? Do you expect to hear from those guys?
I mean, I'm still in touch with those guys, you know, so I'll probably hear from them soon. But you know, it means the world. It's just gratifying to really show that we came in here and accomplished our mission, which is to, improve Colorado basketball and get into the next level and just have an abundance of school pride. That's our mission coming in. Just put Colorado basketball at the next step. So, yeah.
Evan, you guys have played a lot of close games. I'm sure you'd like to go out and blow out everybody, but what can this possibly do, as you have some of these tough matchups coming up?
Yeah, I said it when we came back from the islands. I said we learned some good things. Being in a lot of close games, gets you some good experience. Being in close games. So, we know how to win close games. I feel like we're 6-1, so it shows for itself. But of course, I'd like to win every game by 20 or 30 or whatever it is. But that's not reality, and that's not the truth. So. It's going to be a dogfight, this whole year, and you're just going to have to, prepare and, just positivity and, next play. It's going to be the mantra all year, so, yeah.
Anything else for the players? All right, thanks, guys.
Evan, what did Becky do after the game?
It's all wet for my teammates. Yeah. Ice and water, and they jumped all cool on me.
You know what, hey, Eric, instead of digging through there, Franny, real quick, right there where our printer is, we got a whole other room. I know, but it's under the box. Steve, just do it this way. Steve, yeah, just do it. We got it. All right, everybody, we've got Coach Ted Boyle. Coach, if you could please start with an opening statement, and we'll open it up for questions.
Another hard-fought win, went down to the wire, closer than it probably needed to be, but, Stanford's a good team. They've got good players. I mean, everybody saw how good Harrison Ingram is tonight. I thought Tristan De Silva's defensive effort against him, he's a tough matchup, but it's nice when you got a 6'10" guy who can guard him. And then Jabari did a good job on him when he was on him, and Jabari had 13 rebounds, which was fantastic. But, as you guys know, you get tired of me talking about defense and rebounding, but our defense and rebounding was not good enough to win tonight, but our offense won us a game. And obviously we shared the ball, we moved the ball, and I was really, really pleased with our offensive effort tonight. And we needed every three, we needed every free throw down the stretch, and because our defense was not very good, and they're a good rebounding team.
Any questions?
Coach, this might be a better question after you review the film, but could you put your finger on anything about what was lacking on that defense?
Yeah, well, first half, Tates comes in the game. He's a shooter. They run an out-of-bounds play. They run a little flare screen for him that we went over and shoot around. We're supposed to switch it. He whaps a three. Last play of the half, they're at a free throw. They call a play. We've got the play call. We tell our players what play's coming. They run a three-point play for Tates. We're supposed to switch out. We don't switch out. He whaps a three. There's 6 points. Spencer Jones in the second half comes off a staggered double. He's a shooter. We don't shadow it. He hits a three. There's 9 points right there, without even watching the film, that I know we gave up just because we're not dialed in to what we're supposed to be doing with our defensive habits and the scouting report. So, we got back cut for a layup, first or second bucket of the game, wide open layup because we're not seeing man and ball. when they're playing bully ball with Ingram, you know, because he's a good, you know, they play through him in the post, and he bounces down, and he's a good passer and good finisher. But, you know, he was 3 for 13 from the field tonight, and we'll take that, you know, against a good shooter all the time. You know, held him to 8 points and on 13 shots. That's pretty good. Tristan deserves a lot of credit for that. But our team does too. Did a good job on him.
I'd like to be winning more of these games by more points, but having so many close contests early in the season, what can that do for your team?
Yeah, I think it gives us confidence. You know, we talked about it at the 4-minute media timeout. I think the score was tied. It's like, guys, we've been here before. You know, 5 of 6 games we've been in this situation. They haven't been in a lot of close games. Each close game you win, you become a little bit more confident down the stretch. But we've got to learn how to extend leads when we have them, or not fall down 21-10 like we did. We're up 5 at half, and they come out and score the first 7 points of the second half. You know, we've got to call a timeout. I mean, those are the things we just have to become more consistent, and we're just not there yet. But at some point, it's going to cost us a game, so we better figure that out.
Coach, Evans Knight,
Yeah.
I know everyone loves the guy.
Yeah.
Career high, 22 points, reached 1,000 points, the 4 3-pointers. You know, how much fun is it for you? Just, I mean, obviously it's more fun when you win, but
Yeah.
watch him do that.
We all, look, anybody that knows Evan Batty or follows this team and has followed us knows how special of a young man he is. And, you know, the thing I love about Evan and being a senior is he's in a different role this year, you know, than he's been in a piece. He's been a starter and been a big part of what we do, but he's not been our leading scorer. Well, this year, you know, we need him to score, and he knows that. And he's really put work in on his game before practice, after practice. You see him down there. And when you see a kid put work in on his game, and then you see that pay off in games like this, it's heartwarming as a coach, because, you know, hard work pays off. And that's a great life lesson that, you know, he's learned from previous players in this program. And, you know, so our young guys got to learn from Evan. You know, you don't get better by just, you know, talking about it or tweeting about it or, you know, hoping and praying about it. You do by getting in the gym. Evan's gotten in the gym and spent a lot of time, and it pays off.
Coach KJ Simpson with a nice contribution
Yeah.
off the bench tonight. Is he gaining maturity,
He is.
comfortability on a night-by-night
Yeah,
basis out there?
I'm really, really pleased with his progress. I think he's come along. You know, defensively, I think it's, again, just going to be a challenge for him to really lock down. But offensively, he's played with better pace tonight. Made a really nice move in the first half. Drove the lane, played off 2 feet. You know, jump stop, turnaround jump shot. He can score the ball when he gets it to the rim. He's a good finisher. But I think KJ's grown up before our eyes, for sure.
Have you liked this change in the conference schedule and having these early conference games?
Not November the 29th. That's a little early for us. And with a team that's got a bunch of, you know, young guys on it. It's just part of it. I mean, look, the schedule's a schedule. You control what you can control. But, you know, I think that I mentioned this to Pat the other day. I think the 20-game league schedule is good if everybody in the league is doing what they're supposed to do in non-conference. Unfortunately, our league's not doing that this year, so the 20-game league schedule may or may not end up helping us. But the idea behind it, I get it. But it is what it is. I'm not going to change it, so we just got to live with it. And now we get a chance to go to UCLA, and all you can ask for in life is an opportunity. We got a great opportunity ahead of us, and we'll go let it all hang out.
Speaking of the schedule, and with UCLA and then Tennessee on the
Yeah.
other side of that, I imagine a lot easier to get ready for that
That's
after a win.
that's why tonight's game was so important, you know, for this young team, because those games are not going to be easy. Our guys, our players look forward to those, and they're looking forward to it. And, you know, I like that and appreciate that, but I know as a coach, you know, how good UCLA is, and I'm going to go home and watch, you know, our game against them last year when we beat them here late in the year. But they've got good players, and they're well coached, and they're tough, and it's not going to be easy. We know that.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.